This activity can continue for days, with some subjected individuals being released for the express purpose of hunting recapture data expunged. Well, fuck. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry. I was like scrolling down to look and see if there was any any more description, and there was a picture of one of the victims, and it scared the fuck out of me. Oh, that legitimately gave me a chill. I hate that. I'm sitting at my desk, and like I'm terrified right now. Like I actually kind of got a chill from that. I didn't like that. Well, yeah. All right. So that was the famous Mr. Mix story. Yeah, man. It's it's definitely, a video game creepypasta. It's pretty, normal formula for a video game creepypasta. While I definitely think it's a little cheesy and a little cliche, especially with the ending, the guy like kidnapping the girl in the chef's hat, that's a little goofy. As far as video game creepypastas go, there are far worse ones. I like that it's I like the way it's presented, I think. Instead of it being like, I bought a copy of Sonic and it exploded, Instead it's like, oh, there was this weird game and people tried to hack it and figure out what the hell it's about, and it was really weird. Whew, okay, that was Barbie.avi. Yeah, I still love that story, man. Oh, that was my own chair. Yeah, I still absolutely love that story. I love that there's really no resolution or explanation or threat, really. Like, this guy just happens upon a weird video, and it makes sense that it was filmed in his town because the computer was thrown away in his town, and he goes to this house and just kind of, I like that he doesn't stumble across some crazy man living in the basement or a surgery room of a delusional doctor, and then he's kidnapped and now he's the new victim. He's just kind of like, this fucking house is scary as shit, and then leaves. And that's the end, because that's what I would do. I want everyone to know, and I hate saying this, because here's the thing. I goof on TikTok a lot because it's a weird, goofy app, and there's a lot of weird, goofy shit on it. But since I've moved here to my new spot, I have done nothing but watch TikToks and kitchen nightmares with Gordon Ramsay. But dude, like, I will lose hours to this fucking app, and it is unacceptable. It is not okay how much time I have been spending on this app. I'm pretty sure my first 2 nights I was in my new place my first 2 nights after I was all set up, I don't even think I left my room for anything other than to use the restroom. And all I did was sit on my bed and watch TikToks. That's not okay. That's absolutely a depressive episode, and that's such a problem. But I can't stop using it. It's so much fun. And I hate it. I hate that I like it so much. Do you think you could put chilies in your shoes and that would make you warm? I've asked you a question.
I don't think I'd have room for them in these boots, to be honest. But if you just skin them in between the toes, curl them around a little bit, we're talking like pepper flakes. We're talking like full chilies. What did you just pull out of your mouth?
Chili like the, almost a chili like the dessert, and I realized it's not what I was gonna say.
What are you eating for dessert?
Just some
giant ass bowl
hot
of
chili.
some whipped cream on
Some
top.
chili souffle.
That's fucking disgusting.
You never had chili with a big scoop of vanilla on it?
Is this how you wanted to start this off? This is where you wanted to go right off the bat. This is where we're going. Okay, so we confirm that we're talking about like actual like the food stuff, chili, not the plant or
not the place. Yes,
chilies are a thing, right? I'm not crazy.
Oh, like a chili pepper?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I could see the real, genuine doubt and panic in your face of like, oh my, chilies are real, right?
I mean, I had that same problem with the word bucket the other day.
You better do a sick vape.
No,
about a fucking
by instinct, I grabbed the wrong thing, but I didn't want to be
on the SS Good Kush, my guy.
I'm thirsty.
Brandon's about to set sail on the SS fucking Fat Cloud.
No, I'm very ashamed at the fact that I vape, but we can get to that in a second.
Yeah, well, let's get to it now.
I want to talk about the shame you brought on your family. I want
to talk about how you've dishonored me here. Wait, what does it say?
What does what say?
On your vape?
It says drag.
Oh, because you're taking a drag of
it's a Vupu drag.
See, because I'm a big homosexual.
Yes.
So I thought you were clacking your fan when. Do you not even know what that means?
Clacking my fan?
So you know how fans,
yes,
gays love them.
This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a different kind of homosexual.
Am I?
Yes.
I'm the one that flies under the radar. Yeah. That's why I dress like a watchdog.
Yeah, I was gonna say you look like you're in a Wranglers commercial. You know what you look like? This isn't. Okay. I'm not trying to drag you.
Let's go there. Let's go. No, bro, go ahead.
You look like you're about to walk on to an audition for American Idol, and you're gonna sing that song, "Baby Turn On the Lights." You know the one?
This got super specific.
Baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low.
I remember when I was 16, 15, like if I wanted to get my hands on some weed or a cigarette,
it's really fucking easy.
I could fucking find some weed or a cigarette.
Putting it in a black box isn't gonna stop. I used to have kids in my fucking junior, even sophomore math class. 15, 16-year-old be like, yeah, you want to go drink? You want to go do fucking shots at fucking
Vlad's
Bethany's house? I know it's Tuesday. We've got a fucking...
It's Tequila Tuesday.
We've got a fucking spelling test tomorrow. We've got a fucking Spanish quiz, but you want to go fucking blaze up at Jeremy's house?
I'm feeling attacked here, Salem.
Yeah, no, it's just random example.
Just completely random example.
Yeah, no, I'm not
I'm
talking
to tell Bethany all about this.
Not talking about the theater kids.
Oh, really? We're going to go there now.
What?
My kinfolk.
What? Black box? What? Huh? Dude, apparently band kids fuck.
No, that I talked to a reliable source.
Let me dispel this rumor.
A reliable source from the River City band actually did tell me that they used to refer to band camp as mating season.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a real guttural wow that came out of my body.
That was a true Owen Wilson. Wow.
That was really involuntary. That just happened. Mating season.
Yeah.
You never think, like, man, when I get to high school, I'm going to be the best trumpet player, and then I'm going to fucking clap some cheeks. We have a lot of heroes and protagonists we look at throughout history, but I think some of the biggest things that keep us coming back are antagonists.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect example is The Walking Dead. That's a show that's died in my heart so many times because I can't watch people walk around a fucking field for 5 episodes.
Yeah.
And then Negan happened. And that was the first time in like a few years where I was genuinely interested in coming back to the show because Jeffrey Dean Morgan's a super talented actor. And I was like, this guy is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But he's so fucking charismatic and good to watch, and you hate that you're enjoying it. You hate that he's fun, but he's also a piece of shit, and he's murdering people, but you're also like, fuck, he's kind of cool. So you're like, God damn it, and you're feeling something. Whereas someone like, what's his name, the governor, I think from season 3, that's an example of a guy who was a bad guy.
Just overall, like,
he was Lotso Huggenbear from Toy Story 3, you know? He was just...
exactly.
I had more investment in that character.
Yeah.
This, like, honestly kind of racist, hates toys fucking guy. I was like, fuck, dude, he's making me feel shit. Whereas this guy's like, well, I don't like people because we are the Walking Dead. And you're just... Yes. Welcome back to the Vape-Based Podcast.
Yeah. Welcome back to Cloudhead. Wait, I'm not sure that's a real like podcast. I don't want to rip off anything. I don't know enough about podcasts. Funny enough, I'm sitting one.
Here's a copyright logo on the audio only thing you're listening to.
Bada boom.
Trademark. What's the guy's name? Mark?
Which one?
The blonde guy.
Dude, I don't fucking know their names.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were a fucking renthead.
No, I know Angel, and that's it, because Angel's all you gotta fucking know about that.
I thought you were a renter. Guess you didn't sign the lease.
Let's not go into my finances, okay? I can't. I don't want to.
Guess you're not re-upping this year.
I really don't want to go into that right now. Salem.
Here's the thing. I rewatched.
I don't think.
I watched a video about the movie recently, but I have. Here, are you gonna? Like,
kinda.
Think about the premise. It is about these two spoiled white kids.
Yeah.
Whose parents call them on a daily basis and essentially go, "Hey, we will give you money to do whatever you want. Just like say hi to us sometimes." And Mark's like, "You know, when I want to kill myself because I'm cold and hungry and starving and getting stabbed every night, I think to myself, why am I living here?" And then she calls. And it's like, dude, I hope you fucking explode. You know what I mean? And then their landlord, who should be the easiest person to target because landlords, is like, look, you guys can live here rent-free. We just want to do some construction on the building. And they're like, fuck you, Benny.
Yeah, Benny they really make Benny look like a real piece of shit in the movie.
Right? And then he like, you know, starts being like, well, then I'm going to kick you out if you're going to act like that.
Yeah, because I have a business to fucking
Right.
run.
But then he even doesn't, and he's like, you know what? I won't do my gentrification, and you can still live here for rent because your friend convinced me. And they're like, you're a fucking piece of shit. All you want is a photo op, and you, Mimi, you're a fucking whore. For convincing him,
Mimi,
for convincing him we should live here rent free.
Great,
because there's a scene where our protagonist, our hero Mark,
oh my god,
goes to a fucking meeting for people who are HIV positive.
Yes.
And when they go, oh, excuse me, are you new? Who are you? Instead of being like, oh, hi, I'm Mark. Angel invited me because they wanted me to, you know, see if it's okay if I film some stuff for a film I'm making. I'm a filmmaker. He goes, oh, I don't have AIDS. Thanks, Mark.
I'm not one of those.
Oh, trust me, I'm not a fucking freak, okay? And then as people are starting to tell these really tough stories about how it's hard to live with AIDS in a city riddled with poverty, he's just sitting back there with his fucking Super 8.
And then he's fucking complaining. He's like, oh man, my life's so fucking hard. All my friends are dying of AIDS. You're the only one that's still alive.
You're the only one who's okay. Maybe support them. Well, and then this motherfucker gets a job with a media company. He gets a high-paying job in the field he wants to work in. And he's like, I hate this, dude. I'm fucking working for the man.
The man.
I'm going to work my foot in your ass, Mark.
Running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
That's a real song, man.
Dude, honestly, that was the awesomest first level to a Sonic game.
Yeah.
The awesomest. I don't give a fuck what anyone else says about any other Sonic game.
No, it's so rad.
Because you fucking jump out of a goddamn airplane.
Mm-hmm.
You steal the door or like a piece of the plane off. You jump down with it. You do some sick, nasty fucking flips and shit all the way down, and then you land on what seems to be San Francisco. and you just fucking
And you just shred fucking ass.
shred ass, dude, all the way down.
And then at
that
one point, I
fucking
think
road.
a diesel truck starts chasing
Yeah, a
you.
diesel truck the size of the fucking road, by the way. Which, who the fuck is making
who
those
employed
trucks?
you, motherfucker?
Either who's making these trucks or who's making these roads.
Somebody fucked something up, and I
Someone's
want to
fucking
know.
something up. Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, I do believe the truck actually like devours whole ass cars underneath the
I think it
tires.
just destroys
So
everything.
I think
in
it's
sight.
just a fucking demon truck.
Yeah. How come Sonic didn't get included in the Sokovia Accords, sorry.
I just realized there's an acronym on the back of this box, right? The acronym is TEAM, TEAM. You want to guess what the word for T stands for? In TEAM,
What is it?
it's team.
No fucking way, wait. Oh my god. The acronym of team is, the T is Team Sonic.
Yep.
Fucking, I guess we could talk about the reviews, because a lot of the reviews of this movie, mostly by cis white dudes, was that this was, what was the phrase he used? A
terrible trash.
Yeah, it
and,
was
like,
a
very,
tragedy to humankind.
Oh
or-
my god, like the most hyperbolic.
Yeah.
And then they would never describe what they specifically didn't like. They just like went on, like, oh, the music wasn't good. This wasn't good. That wasn't good. And it's like, well, but like, why?
Right. Well, and then what the fuck did I say after that? I was like, this is the same people who would give,
Like Avengers, like it's the best movie
like,
ever.
It's a double A plus. It's a fucking peak of filmmaking.
And
it's
like,
oh.
I like the Avengers movies,
Yeah.
but they're just kind of fun, colorful romps. Like they're not like
Yeah. They exist to go like, wow, look at the super.
yeah. They're not like the epitome of filmmaking. It's like they're not.
Because that's the thing, right? We like every reviewer we watched kept saying like, oh, I love musicals, or even say like, yeah, I liked the original Annie, but this
I loved the original.
yeah, which
Why?
yeah, it's just there's something about the show, right? Because here's the thing. Gordon Ramsay is absolutely a fucking asshole. Like, that's like his job, That's like the thing he's famous for. He's famous for being a fucking dickbag, right? And like, I absolutely recognize that. That's like his whole job. But like, there's something weirdly like cathartic about the show. Like, I don't know what it is, because I don't enjoy watching people get yelled at. It stresses me out. I get stressed out because I start thinking about the fact that, like, God, if I was trying to do cooking, which is something that's already super stressful, especially in a restaurant setting, and then there's just this fucking 6'2" bleach blonde hair ass, like, fucking asshole yelling, calling me a donkey and shit. The other day I was like listening to Hell's Kitchen clips like I always do, and there was some clip from a new season where the guy was basically like, he was up for elimination, and the same format always. He goes, hey, what such and such, why do you think you should stay in Hell's Kitchen? And the guy was like, chef, honestly, like, I'm gonna be straight with you. I want to work for you and like, run a restaurant for you one day, but like, I don't think Hell's Kitchen is helping me get to that goal right now, because I want to like go home and like learn more and become more educated, and I just don't feel like I'm learning very much in this space. It's very stressful, and like, I just don't think Hell's Kitchen is working for me and helping me grow as a chef. And he's like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, what the fuck, dude? Ooh, is that my Amazon package? Let's watch this happen in real time. Did anyone forget that I was in my car? Oh, I see the Amazon truck. I ordered a case of key lime pie energy drinks. Oh no, it drove away. No, come back. I want my fucking key lime pie drink. Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you went to school for animation.
Yeah. Well, if you can call that a school.
Yeah, no shit. So that's something that we both have in common, is we went to the notorious, what you like to call the Hack Factory.
Yeah. I'm not going to say the name of the actual place.
No. It's a, we won't say the name, but you can kind of cue in on it. It's a for-profit art school.
Yeah. A commercial arts trade school.
Yeah, one would say an institute.
Yeah.
Even.
Yeah, one of those.
Of the art. I'll never understand why rent is like a fucking disease. Oh, that's a oh no. I should cut that.
Fight AIDS.
Rent try and find a good way to say this. Oh, fuck.
It's staying in now.
I can't. Rent's a huge problem.
Who do I think, or who would I root for?
Who do you think?
I don't know. Carrot Top's kind of. I want to say Carrot Top. I
Then
still like
say
I
Carrot
just
Top.
Want, yeah, Carrot
You didn't
Top.
make it so complicated.
I don't know. Maybe there's a part of me that just.
There's
thinks,
not a fucking Sting team waiting outside for when you say Joe Rogan, and there's just gonna be like a bunch of SWAT thing kicking the window. We got her.
Ah, shit.
I think Carrot Top would win. He's got all those props.
Yeah, right.
You know he's got in there.
Yeah, fucking pull out fucking.
Stick gun.
I was gonna say a saw with glasses, but yeah.
He's got like a funny saw with glasses and then just a pistol.
I'm gonna cut you with my seesaw.
Well, because, yeah, I mean, to us, any bald white dude looks like Joe Rogan, to be fair. But this other contestant, her boyfriend just came in and he just had a soul patch and like a chimney sweep hat.
Yeah.
And I was like, that man's a fucking time traveler for sure. So then we just went on this bit about how the contestant Kevin, like, is from the future. And he's like, Joe Rogan's his dad, but he also accidentally went back in time and became his own dad. And that's why he joined Hell's Kitchen, to find this time traveler man. Anyone listening to this is gone. Everyone's turned this off. The school I went to when I was younger, you kind of had to pick a side. So you were either a Yu-Gi-Oh kid or a Pokemon kid. And I was always like, you know, trying to be tough and cool. So I was like, oh, yeah, you like fucking Pokemon. Those are all, they're all cute little squirrels or whatever. Meanwhile, look at my stuff. Look at Yu-Gi-Oh. It's all scary and there's cool monsters. Bleh. You know? And now I realized as I'm older, I like both of those aesthetics, and most often I like them together. So I was kind of full of shit. But so I always knew about things like Perfect Blue and thought that it was a perfect example of that. And I wanted it in a show. And I think The Promised Neverland does a really good job of that. Because it has a very cutesy, pretty aesthetically pleasing animation style at the forefront, but I think they do that on purpose to kind of mislead you for the horror aspects, because when scary shit happens, the movements and the twitchiness of the characters and just the way their faces almost kind of warp in like fear is so awesome, and it's so intense, and like it makes these scenes so fucking scary. I'm talking about it right now in my car at night, and I'm like getting freaked out looking around. Because here's the thing, I watch everything with subtitles. I think that should be a more normal thing. I think we should all start getting used to watching things with subtitles, so that people who are differently abled, as far as hearing goes, are able to enjoy shit without having to have a fucking special machine or whatever. Like, I think even at the movie theaters, like, there should be subtitles. And if it's that distracting, there's this really, really cool tip. It's a really cool thing I read about online, and it's called minding your fucking business. Oh,
Salem's cuter than I am.
What was that last part?
You're cuter than me.
It seems like there's some interference on the microphone. Sorry.
Yeah?
You're being real weird today.
Am I supposed to? Am I not supposed to talk at all?
There you go.
You're cuter.
Keeps happening.
So, like the movie opens up, first thing we see is boobs, because
Yeah.
it's these directors.
Because welcome to VHS.
Yep, that is the bit. But I guess equal opportunity. There was a dick too. I guess.
There's a wiener.
Yeah. Ooh. So the camera guy, instead of running out to the car himself to get the new battery, he makes the dude doing the interview go get the battery.
And again, it's because they need him to see what happens when he goes to the car, right?
Yeah.
Basically, he goes to the car and he sees his fiance and one of the other crew members talking on like one of the monitors.
On the monitors for the button cams.
And so he puts it on and they start talking about how she's saying she's pregnant. And the guy's the father. They're saying all of this out loud.
Yeah.
They are literally running down the exposition. She's like, Adam, I'm pregnant. And you, Adam, are the father. Not my fiance, Malik.
Mm-hmm.
Adam.
You in your
Adam.
plaid shirt, Adam.
You standing in front of me, Adam, Malik's best friend, Adam, is the father of my child, me, Nina, my child.
Because me and Malik in the blue shirt.
In the blue shirt outside listening right now, Malik, my fiance, not you, Adam, is not the father. You are Adam, not Malik, my fiance. Sorry, that was
the conversation.
Yeah, pretty much. And then he listens to all of it, and he's like, darn. And then the car gets hit by the monster. And so this is where the movie should end.
Yeah, that's where it should end.
The car crashes, and it cuts to black, and then you're thinking, like, okay, that wasn't too bad. It was a little goofy. They were a little all over the place at the end, but you know what? They had us in the first half, but you know what? And then they cut back in.
Yeah, they cut back in, and I personally really think this is hilarious and love it.
I'll let you talk about it because this is your favorite part, apparently.
So, like, yeah, it shows a lack of confidence and all that, but also, like, it's just really funny. Dude's, like, crawling out of the car after it's crashed, and then, like, you see the big, cheesy goat head pop up, and the goat monster thing's like, Papa. And I thought that was hilarious.
It's so
cheesy, and
it's again like I talked about when we started describing this one. It's a very crazy tone, like change in tone, like shift in tone right at the end, and it's goofy and kind of fun to clown on. But to add a little bit to what you're saying, because people don't have the context we do for our conversations, obviously.
Sometimes I forget. Pardon me.
What you were saying there was it shows the lack of confidence, which was based on something I had said, which is, I think, a big problem with these movies in general and these directors in general is a lot of the times we kind of talked about it in our first VHS episode, where with the like gratuitous nudity all the time, and it's something that I feel like these directors don't have enough confidence in their films. So they throw in tits to be like, well, if people hate it, there's still boobs in there. And that's what this one felt like on a different level, right? It feels like right at the end, it's so absurd and goofy and silly that, well, if people hate it, if they didn't think it was scary, we could just say, like, oh, it was supposed to be dumb and silly.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like comedic horror or something like that. And
I honestly love comedic horror. Clearly, I fucking love Evil Dead, and that's something that didn't necessarily mean to be goofy, but it was. But the problem is this movie starts off actually pretty intense and scary and serious.
Yeah, super atmospheric, serious, and just genuinely scary.
Yeah. And then right at the end they make that shift in tone. It's not like it was unintentionally funny the whole time. It seems like they go from genuinely trying to be scary to losing their confidence right at the end and going, well, we'll just put something funny in.